All right, gonna move on to some facts about bladder health. So this probably is an issue for most. Things you should do: drink lots of water. That's a little bit counterintuitive, but the less or the so if your urine is really condensed, it irritates your bladder and it's going to cause you to have actually more urgency. So drinking more water to have more dilute or less dense urine is helpful.
So how much water do you think? Because I keep hearing, you don't have to drink 8 ounces of water, or whatever it is, a day. What do you suggest?
Definitely more than 8 ounces of water a day for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I didn't mean that. 8 ounces times eight,
Yeah, times
64
eight,
ounces.
64
Yeah.
ounces. Yeah, 64 ounces does not have to all be water. 64 ounces of fluid a day for sure.
Oh,
And somewhere between 64 and 128 ounces of fluid is ideal. I recommend half of that be water, unless, of course, your doctor has told you another reason that that is not safe for you.
okay, that's fabulous. Thank you for that. Because we always think it's just the water, but thank you. That can be fluid of, okay, that was good.
Yeah, intentionally practicing bladder control. So, one of the ways to do that, and often we think about this as not peeing when you have the urge to pee. So, trying to stop yourself if you have an urge to pee. The other way to do it is going to the bathroom when you don't have an urge and practicing your circuits so that your brain tells your body to pee. Sometimes we forget that it works both ways. So taking yourself to the bathroom and focusing on your bladder, your brain telling your bladder to urinate as opposed to your bladder being the driver can be really helpful. Addressing external irritation. So as you have gone through menopause, you may have some of that tissue down there or irritation around where your pee comes out.
Yeah.
And there are ways, and that can cause you to have that urgency as well. And so, talking to your doctor about that can help your urgency. And then, of course, talking to your doctor if you have severe symptoms,
And what would you consider severe symptoms?
things that are really aggressively interfering with your daily life. So,
Oh, okay.
if you're thinking, I'm not going to go out, or I'm not going to, gosh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in pain, or,
Right.
things like that, that would be a reason to talk to your doctor.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah.
Some things to avoid: drinking a lot of fluids within the 2 hours before sleeping, especially if you're one who is already getting up during the night quite a few times to go to the bathroom. So while we say drink lots of water, stop doing that 2 hours before you go to bed. Rushing to the bathroom every time you feel an urge.
Hmm.
So this is where that bladder training comes in play, especially if you're just at home and you're like, "Ooh, I gotta go." Focusing on using your brain to try to soothe that urge, and then getting up and going to the bathroom once that urge has gone away. That's a
Mhm.
good training exercise. And then avoiding bladder irritants, coffee, alcohol, acidic beverages. And it doesn't have to be full avoidance, but maybe not doing all of them all at the same time or reducing the amount can be helpful.
Do you know it that rushing to the bathroom every time you feel an urge? I mean, that is so I find that I do that. It's like, okay, I have an urge, I wake up the night, I have an urge to go, I run to the bathroom. So that is really good to know. I think a lot of times I can avoid that and not go. So that's
Yeah.
good.
And you can still go, but even just counting to 30 and waiting for that urge to pass and then
Yeah.
getting up and going to the bathroom
Okay, that's
can be
good.
helpful.
Okay, good.